Hello, I'm Carol Clancy, the Bureau Director for Special Education at the Department of Education for the state of Pennsylvania. And this is Sam Pudowski from the Office for Dispute Resolutions. We would like to talk to you today about one of the services offered by the Office of Dispute Resolutions and its support to families and students that receive special education services. The support is called mediation. Given all of the decisions and the people involved when deciding what is an appropriate special education program or services for students, it's not surprising that there sometimes are differing opinions. Many of these disagreements can be resolved at the local level between the families and the schools. But there are some situations where the involvement of a neutral third party might be helpful. Sam, could you talk to us a little bit about mediation?
Sure. So, mediation is an option that's available at any time a disagreement arises and may be requested even if a due process hearing has been requested or has begun. If both parents and the school agree to participate in the mediation, a mediation with a trained neutral mediator will be held. While due process hearings are an important procedural safeguard for parents, decisions about the student and his or her program are made by a hearing officer. One of the many benefits of mediation is that the parties, the ones who know the student best, work together with the assistance of the mediator to make those important decisions about the student's educational program together. When both the parents and school personnel agree on a decision, that decision is written into a mediation agreement, which becomes a legally binding document. The agreement is created together by both parties with the assistance of the mediator, leaving everyone more satisfied and in agreement with the outcome. Creative problem solving is a hallmark of special education mediation, and the mediators under contract with ODR have a long track record of assisting parents and schools in reaching agreements. Over the last 5 years, 78% of mediations have been successful. And even if a mediation does not result in a written agreement, the process can still help to establish positive communication between the parties. During mediation, parents and school participants will have the opportunity to express their points of view and listen to other points of view. Having a mediator to facilitate these conversations can help the parties move forward, whether it is during or after the mediation session. Throughout the mediation session, the mediator will model positive problem solving practices and encourage productive conversations, which can help the team foster a better working relationship and allow the participants to approach future problems in a way that will result in less conflict. The state's Special Education Advisory Panel has made a recommendation to the Bureau of Special Education that there be a change in practice regarding the participation of attorneys at mediation. The current practice has been that attorneys do not attend or participate in mediation. SEEP has now recommended that parents choose whether attorneys will be part of the mediation. If the parent chooses to bring his or her attorney, then the school may also bring its attorney. If the parent chooses to participate in mediation without an attorney, then no attorneys will be permitted to attend. Although the SEEP recommendation is a change, Pennsylvania has been one of only 4 states in the country which does not allow attorneys at mediation. All other states allow attorney participation. The high success rate and numerous benefits of the process show that mediation is an option to strongly consider should a conflict regarding a child's special education program arise. Parents and schools can access mediation through ODR, either by completing the online submission form on ODR's website or by mailing or emailing the completed form to ODR. The form can also be found in the back of the procedural safeguards notice. And once a party submits a request form for mediation or IEP facilitation, a case manager from ODR will be in touch to start the scheduling process.
Thank you so much. So today's presentation is just to make sure that our families are informed of this support available to them if a conflict arises between them and the school system regarding the services for their children. We of course hope that all problems can be solved as close to the student as possible between the family and the school, but this is another resource or tool to use for a neutral facilitator to guide that conversation. The most critical point that we'd like to leave you with today is it's just so important that collaboration and open conversation continue between the home and school. It's critical that all decisions remain as close as possible to the students and that the parents and the school system work collaboratively to meet the needs of those students. So we leave you today making sure that you're aware of this resource and hope that if in need, you access it because